Okay, this is on the Aitken job, number 53485, install on 3.3 and 3.4 by Jason. So what we're doing is we are installing a 90% furnace and a new coil and new AC. Okay, so our new furnace is right here. So on the right, we'll sit 75 inches from the 2x4 wall. I just made a little mark right here, so it's going to be just right there by this, just inside that thing. The back will sit 16.5 inches, but the back on the duct will be flat, so we'll follow this pipe all the way straight down. Okay, sorry, thought there. Okay, so on here you have your furnace, a 5-inch wide filter box. I'll bring your filter box to right here, and then 12-inch duct. So your duct's going to be to right here, which is just covering, almost half the drain. So on this boot, I'm going to have them cut a 45 4-inch by 4-inch 45 off the back boot, so it doesn't block the drain. Okay, otherwise, duct just as it shows. I have a cut line right here, and so right here you'll have it put in a 4-inch 45 starting collar, and same on the back, starting collar on the back. So on the return, see it from right there. Sorry, just noticed I didn't write cut. Okay, cut line right there on the return. And it'll offset 4 inches back, so the top will be flat. Oh, camera's upside down. All right. We're going to add a return air in the hallway right here. We're going to add a 30 by 8 baseboard grill. To get it there, show you my picture. So right at the wall, I have a squared around. It'll go to 10-inch round, and it'll offset, and then you just run 10-inch 90 and then up 90, tap into the back of the boot. So anyway, this area right here, this should just cut here and go 10-inch behind the water softener. And 10-inch round behind here, up and tap into the back of the boot. Okay. On a supply in this pull table room, we're going to add a 4x12 grill. They only have 2 grills in this big room, and it's cold. So we know that the trunk line here goes to at least here. He says there's a laundry room that feeds here. So somewhere right after this run, we want to put in a 4x12 sidewall register. And I made it a 4x12 with an inside clinch, so you can put it in there and bend it in. So it's actually going to be, what, 3 by 11 with the 4 by 12 register. And that's it on there. Okay, so just FYI, the homeowner has cut in. He had a broken water line. He cut in and said there's a water line coming like right here, like in front of the light. But there's nothing this way. It should all be open in front. So, okay. Okay, let's go over our list. Okay. So, combustion air is okay. We actually have 2. One's right there, and one's right here. This one here we're going to use for 2-inch PVC flues. And we'll just keep that one open and label it. So 2-inch PVC flues go out the combustion air. Outside we're going to take off the combustion air grill and put a flat piece of metal, and we'll put a flat termination on top of that. So you know, if you have paint that kind of matches the house, it'd be nice, but otherwise just metal. Okay. Okay, on the B-vent, we're going to get rid of these 2 B-vent T's. We're going to put a 6x4 reducer and a 4-inch B-vent 90 and a draft hood, and then just 4-inch to the water heater. Okay, on the gas, our filter box should be right here, so this gas shouldn't be in front of our filter box. But from this cock, I'm going to add a 2, a T, a 4, and a cap. Out of the T, you're going to add a 2 and a 90 coming up. Then you're going to have your, you know, whatever way you want to turn the 90, but have your flex coming up. Your gas is right here. The flex come up to 14-inch into the furnace. Okay. AC I'll go over in a minute. Thermostat on the scope. Dwight has a T6 Lyric, but we're not going to do that. He wants to keep his existing Nest thermostat. I told you about the return air already. I told you about the supply air already. The power, we're going to reuse the box, add a new switch and cover. Okay, let's go over the AC real quick. So the breaker for the AC is on the north side of the house in the front in the main disconnect. There's a 40 amp breaker. Our max breaker is a 30 amp. So we'll change the breaker in this outside disconnect to a 30 amp QO. Notice the AC sits right in front of the disconnect. Talked to the homeowner and I told him we need to move it over. He was fine with that. But we'll put on a new 36 by 36 pad and just move this over. Flush the line set. And you know what? I just noticed that behind this grill is just a 6-inch round. So I'll make you a piece of metal the same as this grill. But if flat termination covers this round, then you don't have to use that metal. So I'll make you a 8 by 12 piece of metal, 22 gauge. You can use it if it'll work best there. And that is it.